I can no longer find hair products that don't damage my hair. And it's not cost effective for me to have to buy hair products every week for 4 people with natural hair. So I am going to make my own hair products. The first thing that I want to make is aloe vera hair growth oil. And there's 2 ways to make this. One where you blend your aloe, one where you don't. I'm going to do the one where you don't because I have bluffed on making this oil for 3 months. This poor piece of aloe has been sitting right over there with my seasonings for 2 months. So we going to get to getting. The first step that I took was to wash this. I washed it thoroughly and then I dried it with a paper towel. The next step is to cut this part off and to soak it in some cold water for up to an hour to get all the impurities out. We don't want that in our oil. Into the water it goes. We'll be back in 45 minutes. Set my little timer that I got off Amazon. Okay, we'll be back to check on that. Hey, girl. Okay, Mom. Sure. Okay, I'm heating up my pan. I'm going to put 2 cups of oil in there. Once my oil gets heated up, I'm going to dice up my aloe vera, and I'm going to add it to the hot oil, and then we're going to cook it down for about an hour. So that's the plan. I got this from Amazon for $34.95, and I used my EBT card to get it. I like to use avocado oil mixed with a tiny bit of organic extra virgin olive oil to put on my skin. I also put it on my hair. I also mix it with shea butter and use it to moisturize my face and my flossy hair. The recipe that I'm using called for 1 cup, but I'm going to use 2 because 1 cup is definitely not enough. All right, so I'm going to slow warm this up. It's on medium. I'll see you in 20 minutes. Okay, so there's a few things that I'm putting together while I'm waiting for my aloe vera to soak and for my oil to heat up. I have my mason jar. The girl who I got this recipe from cleaned the inside of her mason jar with alcohol. I'm out of alcohol, but this is clean. I'm going to wipe it down to make sure there's no moisture in the jar. Towards the end, you're going to see that I actually sit the oil once it's heated and it's done. I set it off to the side. It's going to cool off, and then I'm going to let it sit for a few hours so that the water separates from the oil. So along this process, we don't want to add any extra moisture to it. So I'm going to make sure that that's completely dry. So after the oil cools down and it's set there and I separate the water, we're going to pour it through this sifter. Once we pour it through the sifter, we're going to drain it one more time with this cheesecloth. Judah, I've been waiting for so long to use this cheesecloth. So I had to prepare this cheesecloth before we use it. I'm going to tell you how I did that. Yeah, I didn't even know this. Judah had to tell me when you first get your cheesecloth, you're going to want to boil it, actually. And then just wring it out and hang it up. And now it is nice and sanitized and ready for me to get all the impurities out of the oil. Our aloe vera is done soaking. And now I'm going to dry it off and dice it into little pieces. Okay. This is my first time doing this, but I've watched several YouTube videos on it. Now we're going to cut the spiked sides off. Hold up. I'm going to get a different, I'm going to get a different knife to do that. Hold on. I'm going to switch to my paring knife to do the ends. And I'm taking my time. I don't want to waste any of this precious plant. I don't want to cut myself. I want to make a mistake. So I take my time. Sometimes I won't even try new things because I'm afraid to fail. And that's why it's taken me so long to use my bread machine. I don't want to mess up. I want my kids to believe in me. Sometimes I feel like I can't make mistakes, but then I bring myself back to reality and remind myself that making mistakes are part of the process. It's not even so much that I don't want to make mistakes in front of them. It's that I want them to be proud of me. And I want to be great. So when I do things, I want to do them properly. But yeah, it's healthy for them to see me make mistakes and then get back up and keep trying. Okay. Next step, it's time to dice our pieces up. Some people just slice them when they make this oil. But homegirl said that it would mix better if you diced it. And I believe her. You want to keep the skin on because of all the benefits from aloe, which you can look up. There's so many of them. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. Look at this. I just want to pop it in my mouth. Look at that. That is so cool looking. Ooh. Wow. I love working with this plant. Now that I know I don't have to blend it, that's another reason I've been putting that off. I don't like using blenders. Kind of overwhelming to me. This is so pretty. Hold on. I've got to show you this. This is what it looks like. It's so beautiful. Incredible. This is what it looks like when you cut it. Beautiful. Okay, I have all of my aloe vera diced up. I'm about to add it to the hot oil, which is smoking right now because I had it too high. I turned it down to a 2 though. This is how it looks on the video, so I guess so far so good. So I'm supposed to continue to mix it like every 5 to 7 minutes for the next 45 minutes. Let me check the directions to make sure that's right. Mix every 5 to 7 minutes. Cook on medium to medium low for 1 hour. You lying. That shit will be on low. Alright, cool.
I eat that.
No, I'm not making no treats. I'm making hair growth oil. It's aloe vera hair growth oil.
They look like aloe vera bites.
Everything is food seal. I know I'm not stirring it every 5 to 7 minutes for the whole hour. I'll stir it every 20 minutes, every 15 minutes. Because who's going to keep coming in here?
This going to be on for an hour?
Yeah.
How about you leave me in charge of that and put on the timer? Because I'm going to be in here anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll start.
That works.
Just put the timer on.
Teamwork. But I have it lower than she said to have it on, and I used more oil. I've been watching videos for almost a month now. A little more than a month. Trying to figure out how to do this.
Okay.
So, yep. This is how it looked when she did it. Only hers weren't so, like, crispy. My temperature was too high to begin with. But yeah, I like this.
Can you save me one to eat?
You know what, Roger? That might actually be good.
Might actually. I'm going to put some salt on it.
The texture's probably going to be amazing.
Well, we should save us each one. But I don't know if that's going to affect the amount that you need. It don't look like it's that many in there.
No, so I have to strain this.
I'm surprised it's still good. How long this been sitting there?
Well, I mean, it's a plant leaf. There wasn't any reason for it to go bad.
It was alive until you just killed it. You're actively killing it. It's like...
Murder.
I really want to eat one. Did you cut any other square? That's the whole aloe vera plant?
Mm-hmm.
This is the whole thing?
Mm-hmm. Diced up.
You ain't get no liquid from it or nothing?
Mm-hmm. It's not like that. It's like solid slimy, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm saying...
Like Jell-O.
Did you get that from it? Or like...
It's in here. No, like there was nothing...
Is that what you're blending it in? No, that's oil, obviously. I don't know why I just said that.
So there's 2 ways you can do it. One, you can blend it, and I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't like using blenders. They're overwhelming. That'd
have been way easier.
This is easier. No,
I feel like this would have came out
How?
This
How is
probably
it
gonna come
easier
out
when all I
better,
had to
but-
do was dice it? Actually, it does come out clear when you dice it. Do it this way. But either way, I'm sure they both have their own benefits. But this is easier for me. I don't want to make it
It's
overwhelming.
not cooking out the nutrients. Oh, is the oil the stuff that you put?
So the health benefits are in the skin and the gel, but mostly in the skin. So you're cooking it so that you can.
Are you putting it into the oil? So what is it? What is this? Is we gonna put on us? Are we gonna put on this?
So you can use the oil for your hair. That's what I'm using. That's what I'm making this for specifically. But you can use it on your face, your cuticles, whatever.
I'm saying,
but specifically, this is hair growth
Liquid are we gonna put it on there?
oil. It's oil.
Oh, so the oil from right
Yeah,
there?
yes.
Oh, okay,
It's
that
oil.
makes
It's
sense.
some aloe vera oil. Yeah. Yep. It's some on my hair growth journey. So I'll mix this. You know how I make your oil already with the avocado and the castor and the olive oil.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna add a little bit of that. So, and you guys need to start having your own individual oils because you all have different hair needs, and you need to start
I like using your oil, 'cause
hydrating
I feel
your
like,
oil. You asked for the peppermint, I put it in there. I think that's why you like it so much.
I know you and Judith's hair is closer, but I feel like nappiness wise and stuff, I feel like me and your hair is like the same because my hair gets dry.
Because you don't give it any water. You refuse to wet
Because
your hair, and you
I
don't
tell
have to
y'all,
like
because
soak it
that's
wet.
why my hair lasts longer than you and Judith's. Because y'all wet y'all, you're not supposed to wet your hairstyle because it makes it.
Not the hairstyle. That's why I'm styling my hair because my hair needs to be moisturized.
I'm not talking about.
every
I'm
day.
talking about your braids, man. Okay.
No, my hair
It's
needs
okay
to be
to do
moist.
that
You
on
can
the second
spray
week.
it. You
On
can
the first
spray
week,
it with your sprayer.
I'm saying
and it won't
on the
mess
first week
style
you
up.
get your hair braided, man. Do not get your hair wet.
No, I take the sprayer and I spray it and then I oil
It's
my
still
parts.
gonna make it the
No,
same.
because I have to. That's like saying don't water your garden.
I'm saying
for a
don't get
week.
it wet. Don't get it wet inside the shower.
I will not immerse it in water, but yes, I have to give my hair moisture.
I
That's
agree
why
to
your
it with
hair
the
is always
moisturizer.
dry because you won't follow the rules.
But it lasts longer.
You
but
worry about being
I
cute.
do-
You
I
worry
do
about being
get-
healthy. My hair
I'm not
makes me
gonna lie,
miserable when I don't
skin,
give
I
it
do get
moisture.
dandruff. If I my hair
Because
doesn't
you
wet.
won't give it moisture.
I just did that
it's
today,
dry
though.
skin.
I just did that today.
Hard-headed. Freaking Gemini. No, it's going to do this for the next hour, so I'm going to go put my timer.
And you gonna stay in there and just leave me in here, and I'm gonna keep stirring it every time.
Yeah, no, this is fine. I feel like she had to keep stirring hers because she only used 1 cup. I used 2 cups because I knew better, baby. 1 cup was not going to be it. So it's probably sticking to the bottom and all types of stuff. Yeah. All right, Mr. Your 45 minutes.
So I don't need to start?
I'm about to turn it up a little bit. I'm going to put it on the 3 because it said medium to low. So yeah, I'm going to put it on the 3. This is how it looks on the 3. I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to leave it like these. We have 14 minutes left, and this is what it looks like.
I been stirring it. Don't it look like beef?
Ew. I hope it doesn't look like anybody's beef. Okay. We're at our 1 hour point. So now I'm going to take it off the heat and let it cool down. Okay, so the oil is cooled and I'm going to do this transfer in 2 steps. Since I have such a wide pot that I'm dealing with, I'm going to put the oil into here first. It's still warm, but the Pyrex is heat proof. Had to go grab this. I don't want to waste any oil. Okay. So, got my sifter. I'm going to do the first pour through. Okay, well now I know how to pour that so I don't make such a mess next time. Don't worry, I'm gonna get all that wool up. You can best believe that. Okay, so I'm gonna sit this right here. Get out my mess. Okay. This is what we have. Now I have to let this sit so that the oil and the water separates. That's what I was left with. And straining. And then this is our oil. And I'm gonna use our cheesecloth to do one more drain or filter. But that's after the water separates itself. So we'll be back in a few hours. I wasn't sure whether or not I should cover this up. I don't think she did that in the video, so I'm just gonna cover it up with my cheesecloth so no dust bits or cat hair or nets flying to it. I don't know if I'm supposed to smush these, but there's oil in it. Yep, I'm gonna smush this and get the oil out of there. Oh my God, it smells so good. So I'm gonna keep smushing these and getting all the oil from out of there. And then we'll wait for the water to separate. It smells delicious. And it smells like roasted nuts. Now they're all smushed out. I got all the gel out of them and all the trapped oil. And these are all the impurities that we're gonna need to get out with our cheesecloth. This is a cool process. I really appreciate it. I appreciate being given the opportunity, well, taking the opportunity to put so much time and effort into my hair. I never loved myself so much than I do today. What the hell are they doing? I always catch these squirrels and these animals out here doing weird stuff. Oh, naughty bomb.
It tasted good at first, but then it got stuck to my teeth. It was like one of the flavors like.
I told him not to eat it. No, I didn't. I encouraged him. Alright, so I'm just going to let it sit for the rest of the night. And it should be separated tomorrow. And we'll do our second filter.
You want to be cool?
So it's the next day. And I kept the oil in my room because I didn't want the kids messing with it. They be in there with the top off, sniffing it, swirling it. And it looks it looks good. So about the water situation, I didn't have any extra water. I forgot that when I watched the video, the girl that had to separate the water from her oil, she soaked her aloe vera pieces after she cut them. I did not do that. I cut mine and put them right in the oil. So I don't have any extra water to separate, thank goodness. So all we need to do now is do our final filter with the cheesecloth. All right, now this is my first time doing this. So I've got my cheesecloth. I'm gonna put that, I'm using my Pyrex. My other mason jars are being used right now. Okay. I'm gonna do this very slowly. I learned my lesson from yesterday, and I'm also gonna push this in just a little bit. Okay. Actually, I just wanna see. Next time, I'm gonna do this the other way around. I would have preferred to have the mason jar to have more space. Because it's taller. This is dipping in as the weight of the oil. Here we go. Okay, this is the impurity that I got out of it. And this is the oil. I did that thing! I just wanted to show you how I'm drying this. This used to be, I guess, a banana pepper jar. I like to keep my glass jars for my little DIY projects. I'm making sure this is dry. I'm going to pour this into here. Alright, so that was 1 aloe vera leaf and 2 cups of avocado oil. Bang, we did that thing, friends. We made us some hair growth oil from aloe vera gel. Yes, I'm so psyched. This is not going to be the last time that I make my own hair product. I'm really psyched about it. We really set a goal and we accomplished it. I'm so happy. And there you have it, aloe vera hair growth oil. See you in the next video, friend. Peace.